Welcome, maybe welcome back. Are you thinking of starting a veggie garden? Do you have a backyard like mine?
Sure.
Well, I've got a list of tools for you that you might need in order to get that going. I'm Tyler from Homegrown Haven Farm, and these are my 5 tools that you need in order to start a veggie garden. So the first tool on the list is a spade. Not this one. A spade, or a shovel. You might think that this is reserved for just digging in the fields or moving lots of dirt around, but you'd be surprised having a shovel on hand and then needing to move soil or mulch, redo anything on the beds. This is a must-have. And then on the other hand, this little spade, or this gardening trowel, is going to be excellent for planting transplants, furrowing rows, or cutting branches, things like that. So if you're planning on starting a veggie garden, make sure that you've got at least a shovel. Maybe you should just borrow someone's.
Stay right there. I need to borrow your extension cord.
Tool number 2, a wheelbarrow. Okay, so the wheelbarrow might be one of the most important tools on this list. You're going to need it for hauling soil around, just like that. It's going to make moving things from your car to the garden much easier, or vice versa. If you've got potatoes to harvest, it might be easier to just take the container that they're in, if they're in containers, and just drop them into the wheelbarrow. We've done that before. And those are just a few of the reasons why you might want a wheelbarrow. Trust me, you're going to want one of these things. Mine was broken. It was going to be thrown away. I actually replaced the handles on there with my own handles that are extra long. Get yourself a wheelbarrow. Tool number 3, a ruler. We are but peasants in the kingdom. Or just a measuring tape. You're going to want this in order to do square foot gardening. It is extremely efficient whenever you use this method of gardening. This basically just ensures 1 square foot per plant. That's going to help you boost your harvest in whatever space that you're growing in as much as possible. You may also want to use this for seed depth whenever you're planting. A lot of people just use their fingers, like an old traditional method, but it never hurts to be sure. Not to mention, if you're planning on building your garden like I did, then you're probably going to need a measuring tape or something. Next up on the list is a drill.
I work for a living.
And some drill bits. You don't need to go crazy with your drill bits. In fact, you could get the really cheap ones. So you just need to have something to drill holes in containers for plants, general repairs, and then general construction. This is a very multi-purpose tool. A drill's not hard to use. Anybody can figure out how to use a drill. Get yourself a drill. The last tool on my list is a watering can, a hose, or better yet, some sort of water source like a rain barrel that will be self-replenishing. This was probably one of the best things to ever happen to the garden. The open top rain barrel lets me just pop the top off, dunk a watering can in. It is way faster to fill up than if I were to use a hose or use the spigot down there. I still have the spigot so that I can hook a hose up if I want to, but this could not be a better use of a 32-gallon trash can. I haven't used the hose once yet this season, and the hose is annoying to use anyway. I've had that hose for a year. It's already got a hole in it. I hate using that thing. Bonus tool! I lied. So I said that there was 5 tools. There's actually 6. Number 6 is a pair of gloves. I've been wearing these the whole video, or most of it. If you're going to be dealing with anything that has bugs on it, thorns, maybe disease that you don't want to spread to another plant, gloves are a must. You're going to need these things unless you just want to have dirty hands. You know, some people are actually kind of into feeling the soil, and I really understand that. But it's gonna be tough to be digging in the soil and, you know, you run into a rock. What is up with all this sneezing lately? Alright, but with that, I think that's gonna do it for me. My name is Tyler from Homegrown Haven Farm. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, dig a hole about 3 inches deep, make sure you measure it, and plant that like button in there. Don't give up, keep growing, and I will see you guys next time.